Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 24, our likes and dislikes. Students, do you know how do you taste, smell, see and hear? How do you think and how do you dream? How do you remember different things and how do you feel pain or pleasure? Have you ever wondered how you perform so many activities in your daily life? And why doesn't an unconscious person feel any pain, cold, hot, or see or hearing anything? It is because his brain is not in the state of sending any signal to sense organs or any other parts of the body. And it is because of our brain. We can see, we can smell, we can hear, we can walk, or we can sit. We think that we see with our eyes, but it is actually the brain behind everything that we see. Our eyes send signals to the brain, which in turn to the signal, and then only we are able to see. Similarly, our skin sends signals to the brain, which interprets the signal, and then only we feel something hot, cold, rough, smooth, soft, or anything. So, likewise, we feel, we see, we hear, we dance, and we talk all because of our brain sending signal to us do that. And this system through which this signal are sent and received is called nervous system. The nervous system is one of the most important organ system of the human body. The nervous system has three main parts: the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves. The nervous system is responsible for the regulation of all the activities of a human body. It leads internal processes like digestion, respiration, or carrying out of daily activities like hearing, answering the telephone, riding a bicycle, understanding a problem, or memorizing a lesson. Let us gather some more knowledge about the nervous system and its parts. The brain. It is the body's most important organ and the control center of the body. It is also the major part of the nervous system. It is located in the head and is well protected by the bony skull. The brain has three parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the medulla. Each part has its own specific functions. Let us first talk about the cerebrum. The cerebrum is the topmost and the largest part of the brain. It consists of two parts and has a dome-shaped surface. It controls our sense organs and is also responsible for our thinking and reasoning abilities. The cerebrum receives messages from the sense organs and sends back messages about what has to be done. Our thoughts, memories, intelligence, learning are also controlled by the cerebrum. For this reason, it is sometimes also called the thinking part of our brain. Now talk about the cerebellum. The cerebellum is located at the back of the brain just below the cerebrum. The cerebellum coordinates voluntary muscles such as balance, posture, speech, and muscles coordination of the body. Let us talk about the medulla. The lowest part of the brain is called the medulla, or it is also called the brainstem. It forms a bridge between the brain and spinal cord. It controls involuntary actions such as digestion, respiration, blood circulation, and heartbeats. The medulla never stops working even when we are asleep or suddenly fall unconscious. Let us talk about the spinal cord. The spinal cord starts from the base of the medulla and goes down the middle of the back till the lower end of the backbone. It is a long, thick bundle made up of nerves, well protected by the bony vertebral column or backbone. The spinal cord helps the brain to exchange information between the brain and the rest of the body. This is done through nerves. The spinal cord also controls reflex actions, sudden actions not involving the brain. Let us talk about the nerves. Nerves are made up of tiny nerve cells or neurons. They carry messages from the different parts of our body to brain and the spinal cord. This is why they are also known as messenger of the body. There are three types of nerves in our body, with each type carrying out a specific function. Let us talk about the sensory nerves. These nerves send information from the sense organs such as skin, eyes, nose, tongue, ears to the brain and the spinal cord. Motor nerves. They send information from the brain or spinal cord to the muscles or parts of the body. Mixed nerves. Mixed nerves comprise both motor and sensory nerves and thus carry messages to the brain and from the brain. Now let us gather more knowledge about the brain. Let us see functioning of the brain. When you are a mosquito sitting on your hand or feels it bites, neurons are stimulated by the sense organs. Sensory nerves send messages to the brain. The brain processes this information and send messages back, which is carried by motor nerves to the hand. This message from the brain is your body responds to the mosquito. On your hand, you responds by shaking your hand. Now your homework is complete the following flow chart and crossword puzzles.